I remember having an argument with my dad when I was a kid about Santa and the chimney. When he was like, yeah, Father Christmas comes down the chimney. And I've always, since I was very, very young, had any problem with authority that I can't understand. So I've told you about like when I used to work in bars, people like do that and I'd be like, no, it makes no sense, so I'm not doing it unless you explain it to me. Like I've been like that since I was a child. Since I was a child. Right? Yeah. So my dad would be like, Father Christmas come down the chimney. And I must have been 4 or 5 and I was like, but there's no way a grown man, never mind a big fat one that I've seen on the Coca-Cola advert could fit down there. And he was like, well, it's magical. And I was like, well, why wouldn't he just like magic himself into the room? Why is the chimney needed at all? He's like, well, he needs a space. And I remember going, why doesn't he just come through the letterbox? And I could just see me dad, like in my head now I've got the memory and he's just getting angry and angry. He's like, it's the chimney, all right? Well, he comes down the fucking twatting chimney and that's the story, bed.
I wouldn't let him in my house. I told you that, haven't I? He wasn't allowed in my house. Father Christmas. He had to go outside.
It's because you were sick of finding men in the house bumming your ma, weren't you?
I was just like, Mum.
Oh, God. I saw the little moment he goes, he's like, I don't want to do this. I want to do Laura.
No, I was like, there's not a random man coming in my house. And I went, what happens? She went, well, when you're asleep, he comes in. I was like, well, that's not happening. She went, what do you mean? I was like, well, when I'm a kid, there isn't a fella in the house just running around throwing things in there.
And little did you know.
So I went
5 days a week, it was already happening.
She went, well, you're not getting presents then? I was like, well, I am. So she built a Wendy house in the garden and he visited that instead. It's like, he is not coming in my house when I'm a kid. End of.
Wow.
Screwed on, mate.
Yeah. A little bit of the magic of Christmas is gone. I don't fucking know him and I'm not vouching for him. Lock the fucking doors, Mum. Don't need presents. You know, I don't need getting touched by some random cunt from the North Pole.
It is weird that we tell kids, ignore strangers, don't talk to them. You know, if you ever see a strange man run away, call the police, whatever you need to do. But then once a year, a man that none of us have ever met, he just
magics himself into the house.
Don't take stuff from strangers. A stranger comes into your house using magic and leaves loads of free stuff and chocolate and sweets for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You okay with that?
He sees you when you're sleeping.
He knows when you're awake.
Yeah. My last year, building up to Christmas, my sister had to tone down the Santa's always watching thing because my niece nearly had a fucking panic attack because she was like, this all-powerful cunty bastard is watching me. They put up security things, you know, sensors just for security. And my sister was like, see them? They're Santa cams. So whatever you're doing, he's watching. You better be good. She was like, I can't fucking do anything, man. So I had to like, they're just for security, tone it down. Because she was getting too hyped up and scared of Santa. Because parents lean on it too much as a behavioural sort of tool.
Well, listen, what you do now, you can do the fake phone call. You put the name in. And it goes, oh, hello, Dan. I've heard you've been bad. It's like a mobile call. So then that's the way of doing it.
Right. I think there is a line, isn't there? That dad that wrapped fake presents and has a little log burner. He was like, little tip to the parents. I put it on my Instagram. Little tip to the parents. You want to keep them in line before Christmas. Wrap a few empty boxes. Make them look like presents. And when they piss you off, open the fire up. In one goes one of the presents. Close it up. Do that again, you'll lose the fucking lot of them. All right, Dad. Dad's a fucking psycho.
See,
love it.
This is why a cage year round just helps.
Helps at all.
Kids love threats.
Yeah.
Love.
Not engaging.
I've hit my cage banter limit. I'm like, get one. I want to see one.
Can we get one?
Yeah.
Put Finn in it every time he fucks a subtitle up.
You'd never be out of it.
He'd be like, this is like my 8th birthday. Oh, not another story. We were at a kennel. I thought we were going to adopt a puppy, but everyone left me there for 2 weeks.
He goes,
Finn,
actually, you know what? That did happen.
Genuinely, as I looked at it, I was like, please don't actually have happened. Have you never been put in a cage, have you?
No, not in a cage.
People are into it for sex, aren't they? Like, pretending to be like an animal or put in a cage and like, you know.
I get it, though.
Oh, you get it?
Yeah.
Like a shark cage.
Right.
No, like a kennel. Like a dog cage, a little bowl in there.
You want to be in there being a naughty little doggy?
I don't want it, but I understand why people do.
That's a new layer to the every time I mention my kids, you mentioning cages. Interesting.
No, they're not related at all in my head.
Laura's got gone.
I just mean like a man being like, especially a woman actually, because obviously there's a lot of sexism in the world. and bitch is a very loaded term because it is a derogatory term for a woman, but it's also a female dog. And being called a bitch all the time, if that goes into your head and makes you want to get in a kennel and pretend to be a naughty little bitch, who am I to say that that's wrong?
Who are you to say that?
Shout out to our feminist listeners.
Yeah.
Enjoy the rest of it.
I'm saying like, like certain words get reclaimed. If there's any feminists out there who are like, do you know what, I've been called a bitch for years, so I'm going to start acting like one. Shit on the carpet. Piss on the couch. Where's me toy?
You hell of a boyfriend you've got to be to that point. Yeah. I just don't know, man. I mean, I get that you're into kinks. Sometimes, when you're horny, in the heat of the horniness, when people do this, I could see that you do weird stuff, but you've got to buy a cage. You've got to, in the cold light of day, go to Pets at Home and be like, this is on Tuesday, we're doing this on Friday night. That's when I can't get that level of weirdness. Like, I'm into pretending to be a dog and going in a cage. Like, yeah, but you fucking, who got the newspaper to put on the bottom of the, I don't know. The planning makes it cringy to me.
Here's my question. What level of what's the highest kink you'd put up with? So let's say, for argument's sake, Laura has left. She's gone.
She's gone.
Right? She has moved.
She just listened to the last 15 minutes. And
she's moved next door because it's easier for childcare. But it's just not working anymore.
So I've still got the house.
You've got the house. She's next door.
This sounds great. This is great.
It's great. What's happened is, just over a period of years, you've realised that neither of you are happy anymore, and it's got really sad. But you don't want to...
These are easier when they're ridiculous. You just realise that you're friends, but maybe not lovers. Adam, quicken this up.
You just realised that it's easier for the children if she's close by.
Yeah.
So she's next.
This sounds really quite fucking reasonable.
So you've decided...
Have a word, 2032. Adam was right. Fair play.
So she's moved next door. You still share a bank account, but things are just separate.
Hell no.
And, it's just how it is. And you start seeing a new girl.
Oh, yeah.
Right? You start seeing a new girl. What's this for? For Dan.
Thanks for doing it so no one noticed.
The bell and everything.
You actually hit the noisiest thing on the table.
And, she's been coming around a couple of times. You've had missionary sex. You've done a little bit of doggy style, not Mr. doggy Dan. Kennel.
Mr. Dan.
No, she's a Scouser.
What?
She's your age.
What?
Yeah.
Dirty.
She's 43.
What?
Right? It's in 2 years. 2 and a bit years.
Yeah.
She's 43.
What's she called? Cheryl.
No.
Sharon.
Oh, I'm not banging a Sharon.
Alicia.
Oh, Alicia.
So I'll be Alicia.
With an E.
Right?
Alicia.
At the end.
Alicia.
Alessi. She's called Alessi. Yeah. Alessi Gola, her name is.
And I'd like to feel her.
That was good, though.
Sorry.
Her name's Alicia.
Alicia.
Right?
She's Scouse.
Yeah. So I'm Alicia.
All right. Oh, you're
I'm Alicia.
I'm me.
You're you.
All right.
Right? So you got to bear in mind as well that your ex-wife lives next door.
Just keep it down.
With the kids.
Right. I'm
Including
soundproofing that wall. Right, go on.
Including Philippa. She's next door. So.
Let's not get into it.
Patreon.com/halfwaypod for context on that.
Street laws.
Hey, babe.
Where are we?
Your house.
This is so complicated. I forgot where I am. My house. You're Alicia.
4th date. I've sucked you off.
Oh!
Right?
When? First date?
First date, I just put my cards on the table.
Mate, she's a 43-year-old Scouse woman. She's sucking dick when she wants. And that's in an empowering way, sisters.
Yeah. Playing cards on the first date?
What?
You playing cards on the first date?
Shut up. First date, we're in Wagamama's, and I was like, look.
Give me the toilet roll. Fuck off.
First date, we're in Wagamama's, right? Because I've got a simple taste in so have you. So she's like, look, cards on the table. I've been single for a couple of years now, and I'm not here to play games. We're not going to know whether we're going to work long term unless I suck you off today. So I'll suck you off. You can fuck my pussy from the front and from the back, and we'll take things from there. Is that okay?
Yeah. Can I get the bill? Can I get the bill, please? Yeah. Alicia's ready. Are we at Cheshire Roads? Yeah. Right, cool. I'm going to drive her back round.
No, we get a cab back because we've had a couple of drinks. That's why I'm loose.
When Adam commits to these role plays, he goes so far. Who's paying? We go in Dutch. You're going to fuck my pussy from both ends. You're paying.
Alicia's paid it because she's actually got an ex-husband who was a billionaire.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
wow.
Let's not get too convoluted. She got a taste card. Go.
So, I've got it, babe. I've already paid it. Don't worry.
She sounds great.
Yeah.
43-year-old divorcee who's willing to move to Saugal, Cheshire.
Front and back.
And she's had a billionaire payout.
So that's 4 dates in. You've had a couple of dates. Everyone's ended with a nosh, a front pussy back, a back pussy back. No arsehole yet, though.
A back pussy back. Everyone
a back
knows.
pussy smash. Smashing the pussy from the back.
Have you ever had sex with a woman, Adam? With a fucking fist in the pum-pum? Fuck. You know. Like them women, like girls talk about it. A fuck pum-pum pussy fucking back.
So
Yeah, all right, we're having sex. We're going back to have sex.
she's like, look.
We've had pretty standard sex, me and Alicia. Quietly, because Laura's next door fuming about the divorce. Never mind.
Yeah.
Go.
So she's like, look, right, babe, here's the thing. I'm ready to get serious with this, but my sexual needs and fantasies have never been fulfilled by men before. Look me in the eye.
I don't want to. I don't see Alicia.
I can't I can't honestly commit to this relationship unless I know you're into what I'm into.
Okay.
So look, I'm not saying every time we have sex I need this, but like once a month. I think Carl's getting me a wig. I think that's funny. No, I'm not putting that on. Is it a wig?
Go on, Alicia's got me.
So look, not every time we have sex. I don't need it every time, but just like once a month maybe. It's very distracting with Carl rearranging the back of the room.
Just rummaging.
Carl, sit down. You're doing me head in. Just sit down.
Just sit down. Jesus Christ, Carl.
Put the Croatian hat on.
So look, I don't need this every time, but just once a month, just so I've got the memory of it. I want you to piss on me in the bath.
Oh, yeah.
That's quite vanilla.
Oh,
I'm
aye.
not done yet.
Oh.
So you'll piss on me in the bath. I just need to lay in the bath like I'm having a bath, but an empty bath. I'll be naked, my fanny will be out and everything. I just need to get your cock out and wee all over me. Is that okay?
I mean, it's not going to do loads for me, but if it you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
biannually, I need you to shit on me as well.
Right.
That's twice a year or every 2 years.
Right. From before. Right. Twice a year.
Yeah. On my birthday and on Easter Sunday.
Easter Sunday. Are we going away this weekend? No, we're fucking not. Spa weekend with a wet room.
And occasionally, like maybe like once a year or whatever, I like to be a wolf. So I'm going to stay in the garden overnight.
Right.
And I want you to come out saying, where's the fox ruining my crops? And I'm going to howl. I'm going to go, woo!
What am I wearing?
You're just wearing your undies and, and your sliders.
Undies and sliders.
And then...
And I'm a farmer with undies and sliders. Who's ruining my crops as he walks out in his fucking Alessi sliders?
I want you to come out with a torch, and then as the torch meets my eyes and they reflect the light back at you, I'm going to stop still. And at that point, I want you to come over and fuck me in the garden.
See, essentially what's happened here, you've
And as
flowered
you're
it up, Alicia, but
as
basically...
you're fucking me, I'm going to howl the entire time.
Right.
Right. In the pussy.
Wearing a tail, wearing a full wolf's outfit, or no. So it's basically me just banging some loud woman in my sliders in my own garden.
Yeah.
And Laura's next door with the kids. Just once a year, though.
We'll only do it when we know Laura's away.
Right, good. So Laura's gone.
Whenever Laura's
gone. Woo!
And
it's a full moon, Dan. Get your sliders.
We'll pay for Laura to go on an annual trip to the Lake District with her immediate family and the children.
Great.
And then I'm getting wolf fucked in the garden, okay?
Honestly, I feel like you flowered it up. Basically, I'm just doing your doggy in the garden.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Okay.
I don't want to poo on anyone, really.
I don't not
pooing on someone. How does that even... Also, with me, it's not like, listen, see you up there in half an hour. It happens when it happens. Like, there's some times when I'm like, I have to run through the house like, babe, it's go time, it's go time.
Oh, yeah, babe, I'll never warn you when it's wolf time. You'll just hear me howling.
Right.
In the garden. You'll just be like, I don't know, doing the decorating or emptying
Alicia,
the
it'd be a
bins.
bit tragic if I think, fucking hell, there's just some stray dog in the garden and leave you out there all night. Is this in winter?
What?
Is this in winter?
It's in the height of summer. That's when the Lake District is at its best. I
think
don't want them to have a bad holiday.
Tell you what, Alicia, you're spot on there. You've gone for detail there, hon. You're right. Who wants a winter holiday in the Lake District?
And then once every decade.
Oh my God, every 10.
Yeah.
Is this the 4th date you're talking about once every decade? You better be good at this sex.
But you told me you love me on date 1.
I know, I do get carried away.
And I said it back on the 3rd date.
I know.
And now every year.
And I'd already heard this voice.
On a big Bertie. So like on my next like big Bertie, you know, like you go
Your 53rd.
21. Yeah.
Sorry, just
on me 50th Bertie,
yeah.
I want you to hire 11 little people to chant Alicia is the best as we're having wolf sex in the garden.
Right. Yeah.
Is that okay?
11.
Yeah.
The first
But I
team.
want them to be chained up like they're in prison in the 30s.
A chain gang?
A chain gang.
Yeah.
You want a chain gang of little people while you're getting wolf fucked in my garden?
That's never been said, that. That's never been said, that.
Do you know what we've just decided, Alicia? We're going to have to pay for the other neighbours to go away again. So it's going to be Laura on one side. Lynn and Dean are going to minimum Lake District on the other side. Yeah, I'm into it. I'm into it. Can they be booked by an agency? Because I don't have to pay them cash after I've wolf fucked you.
And on top of that,
can you sign the invoice, lads?
I like occasionally having a Catherine wheel hanging out my arsehole while you fuck me in the mouth.
Bowie night?
No.
Bowie night?
On Thanksgiving.
Catherine wheel.
Thanksgiving.
A lit Catherine wheel.
Yeah, going, woo!
Right. I'll bring my goggles. I'm in.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Let's get the starters.
I feel quite liberal.
You do.
Is there anything you'd say no to?
Is there anything happening to me? You see the thing that made all of that easy was I was doing the wee and I was doing the poo, and basically I'm just having sex with some mentally insane woman. It's still sex though, isn't it? Yeah. If she's fit and she's banging, it's fine.
Cool.
It's the stuff when it's the other way round.
So would she be allowed to poo on you?
I'm a farmer in my Alessi sliders, in my underpants, and I come out and you're a wolf. And I get a strap on and go, you naughty little wolf, you stay away from my crops. And I'm like, oh, wolves don't eat crops. Whoa. You fucking little vegan wolf. No. Naughty little vegan wolf. Then I'd be like, maybe not. Maybe I'm all right.
Misunderstood the role play from before.
It doesn't matter.
No, it does. It does.
It doesn't.
No, what's happened is you thought a fox was eating your crops. But what's actually happened is there's a wolf out there.
Right.
Eating your crops.
Okay, cool.
No, the crops are fine.
Fucking foxes eating crops is a nightmare, isn't it? Shout anyone who lives in the countryside who's like, oh my God.
What would you do if your dream woman said once a month she gets to come to a gig and undermine you on stage? And you can't, like, win.
What does she do? Start a raffle. She'd not last more than one undermine. I'd be like, if you ever do that again.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. That's your deal with it.
Then no.
No. Listen, I'd rather get fucked like a wolf. Yeah. You naughty little fox. Stop eating all the crops. Oh! Wolves fucking foxes. Oh my God. Dean and Lynn are back. Oh!
There's your teaser.
No, I've got the teaser, don't you worry. I think the first 9 minutes probably teasable.
Thank God we didn't have a guest. Can we have a break? Because there isn't another question that is like, right, where does it come from in your mind?
What do you mean?
I don't know if I respect the ability to ad-lib or if it makes me worry about your sanity. By the way, for everyone who's like, where was the bullshit bell?